So, hi guys, I'm Yash, and welcome back. And I guess if you got the notification, if you have subscribed to my channel, that I just uploaded a video in this the same dress at the same time, and I was apologizing for the previous video that I made, which has some audio issues. Now, in this video, we are going to talk about one of the most fucked up thing in a man life, which is definitely the baldness of our hair. And I'm going to talk about this, that how fucked up this whole nature thing is. Like, okay, we got the evolution theories and stuff, and who knows how much time the scientists or how many years we have spent researching about evolution, and the things and how great this thing is. Then just tell me, what part of evolution needed us to go bald? See, the thing is, apart from the modern lifestyle, okay, your hair loss is mostly genetic, right? So it's been coming from our forefathers and fathers and fathers and forefathers and stuff like that. Now, I'm just going to reveal my forehead to you. So, well, I guess as you can see, I have like pretty. I'd like to think that I'm on the stage 1. Okay, so I have like I'm going bald, I guess. But I don't know whether it's stage 1 or not. But I've definitely lost a little bit of hair. I had quite a big forehead since I was a kid, so I never really thought much about it. But I do think that it has started to occur. So I started doing all of things. Like, I got scared to death. My mother's side of family has very great hair genetics. Okay, so that side was good, but my father's side, which is like the dominant side in terms of genetics for my hair, is actually pretty fucked. Like, my father is bald, my grandfather was bald, so that thing scared me since I got to know about this whole baldness thing. Okay, and I became self-aware of these everything. Okay, and because of that, I was so scared that I just started going through everything in YouTube to research about it, to how to stop this. Well, landed. I knew about minoxidil and these things that they help your hair in terms of in some, but it was just out of my budget thing. And if I started using it, and I live in Bihar, as I've mentioned in all of my videos, and the weather here is pretty messed up. Okay, it's too hot in here. So if I go to outside even for a little bit, no matter how much sunscreen I'm using, and I sweat a lot, I have an oily skin. Okay, so no matter how much sunscreen I'm using, because I sweat a lot and stuff, if I go outside while having that minoxidil in my hair, even if I've used it in previous night, it would cause me pretty much damage. And also, it's out of my budget, and it's something like you take from prescription basically, so I don't really go on that thing. It was just out of my budget thing. So then I researched more, that there must be one way at least for me to preserve my hair without going to this thing. And I have tried onion shampoo and stuff. I've tried everything, because my mother also suffered from a lot of hair fall. So that is why it's like the home remedies are kind of like my family thing, and we all do it. And I've tried everything, but I've give up on all of this stuff, because I've realized that these things just don't work. Okay, and it was a pretty logical opinion when you think about it. What would benefit you more? Okay, rubbing strawberry on your face, or eating an strawberry, or eating any fruit, or rubbing that thing on your face? Definitely eating it will benefit you more, right? So I came to the conclusion that this thing doesn't work, and that is why I've shifted. I've never used any hair product on my hair ever, not even gel. Okay, ever. And I don't really have much of hair density, as you can see. It's pretty average, I think. And I've also, I have had this long hair one time, that when I had this whole obsession of growing long hairs, and it just didn't suited me, and I kind of like being comfortable with short hairs. I know it doesn't really looks very good, but I'm most comfortable in it, so I just go with this every time now. So after doing all of my research, I came to the conclusion that let's just order this derma roller and stuff. But I always heard that that thing has a lot of side effects because it goes too deep and it takes too much time to heal and stuff like that. Then I got to know about derma stamp. Okay, so it's more like a derma roller, but it has, like, it doesn't has a fixed needle. You can, it has like a lot, it's flexible. You can just set the amount of like the size of needles, and it's something that I ordered and I've used it once, and it feels amazing. Okay, and I don't know how good it's gonna work. I also ordered a massager, which also works, silicone massager, which also works greatly. Then I started consuming vitamin D as supplement because, of course, going out in sun in Bihar is like committing suicide. Okay, so I did all of these things, and I did realize that my hair fall suddenly went down. And just to let you know, in monsoon I get a lot of hair fall. Hair fall usually becomes very common in monsoon, and the amount of hair fall just goes a bit higher in monsoon because of the humidity, right? But it just suddenly got controlled, and I was very happy about it. But then this question struck me that out of all the evolution that we have went through, or the millions and billions of years of human evolution and everything, why the fuck do men have to go bald? I mean, and the weird thing is, you go bald because of this DHT hormone or whatever. Okay, and that dihydrotestosterone is something that is created beside testosterone, as much as I know. Okay, so the thing is, okay, this is important for your health. Testosterone, like, it's the foundation and the most dominant, or most the most important hormones in a male body. Okay, testosterone, we need it, and it produces dihydrotestosterone alongside it, which causes baldness. And dihydrotestosterone is also important for our growth in the when we were teenagers and stuff. So they go side by side, and one is responsible for good hair growth, and the another is responsible for our baldness. And then this question came into my mind, that why us, like why men, and what kind of evolution did we went through that we had to go bald? if you go to gym, if you're taking everything good, but if you have like very high testosterone, then you will have high dihydrotestosterone too, and that will cause you to lose your hair. So yeah, this is insanely fucked. This just feels like a plot hole in the entire story of our evolution. And I do want to know that how you guys feel about all of this, okay? Because honestly, this is, when you really deeply think about it, I mean, nature created us, and they created this hormone, and which is responsible for our hair growth, which is also responsible for our baldness. I cannot just understand it. And hair loss is faced by both men and women, but men are the only species that really have to go bald. I mean, if you have cancer, then if you really think about it, it's really messed up. Like, why the hell we, the humans, who are said to be in the peak of evolution and whatever, have to suffer from this thing, which is like, it just acts like a double-edged sword. At one side, it's doing some good in our body, and the other side is just making us go bald. And hair is literally called the jewelry of a man, because this thing can change your face, overall look, overall style, overall vibe to a next degree accent. I mean, this thing is like a miracle. Okay, this thing makes you look cool. It can make you look very innocent. Can make you look dumb. Can make you look champu. If you heard me right, champu. I mean, basically very nerdy, like the hairstyle that our mothers used to give us when we went to, elementary school and stuff. So yeah, and this is like a fucking concerned thing, and the video has already got into like 11 minutes. I can see it. So this much I think is enough for today. Meet you on the next video. Sayonara. Sorry for the previous delay, and definitely comment down that how do you feel about this and any improvement that I should make, in background and stuff, and in my overall video quality and stuff. Any advice, it would be very generous of you. Sayonara.